Hello and welcome back. So this is going to be the last video of my Abyssal Questline series. I am actually at the last and final quest before I get the Abyssal Dofus on all of my characters. So this is the last achievement I am missing at the moment, and I only need this quest. And this quest actually requires me to fight some mobs. I actually saved these quests for last because they were quite easy, and while doing the other quest I already had a few of these resources that I dropped. So that's why in each of these areas I kept the 3 quests to the end. I did a couple of mobs already. My Craw and my Enertroth already have maximum. All of my other characters only need one more, so I'm gonna do this final fight on video, and then I'm going to finish this quest and get my Abyssal Dofus. So a couple of days ago I actually sold the Abyssal Dofus from my panda, because I already knew that this week I would finish the quest, so I might as well sell it while the prices are still decent. Unfortunately, the prices have dropped like by a lot. Therefore, I didn't get a lot for it. I got like 10 mil for it, which is pretty low in my opinion. The Abyssal Dofus used to be like between 20 and 30 million. So unfortunately prices have dropped, but yeah, what else can you do about it? My Masquerader also used to have an Abyssal Dofus. I actually sold that one before I started doing the Temporis. And the reason for that is also because I knew I would have a new one soon. And therefore I think I sold that one for 20 million. So like that was only 2 months ago, and the prices have dropped by half of it, which is kinda insane. So that's it. I got all the resources on all of my character. Now it's just a matter of finishing the quest. Let's see where I have to go. To the main map, and I have to go here. So what I can tell you guys is that the Abyssal Questline is actually very easy. That's why I also decided to do it on all of my characters instead of only a couple. Obviously, I'm not going to use the Abyssal Dofus on most of my characters. I'm only going to use it on my Panda and my Masquerader. So once the other ones will be tradable, which is I think about 3 months from now, they will be tradable and I will sell them. Hopefully the prices of them will go up a bit, so I can get some profit out of it. As for people who play solo or with a smaller team, I highly request doing this quest line, because it's not that hard. There are only a couple of fights that have to be done solo, and they are quite easy, to be honest, especially compared to other quest lines like the Ebony Dofus quest and the Abyssal Dofus quest. There are no tactical fights like in the Crimson and Emerald quest. The only like tactical like quest that there is was the one where I posted a video about with the turrets, and that one is actually pretty easy. There's some group fights which can be done solo if you're well geared, and even if you can do them solo, like it's very easy to just find someone to help you with those fights, because even those fights are not even that hard. The only problem you might run into if you are playing solo are the dungeons. Dentinea dungeon is actually very easy, so it's probably very easy to find a group for that one. You don't have to do Mino dungeon, I think. Unless the reason that I didn't need to do it is because I might have finished some of the pre-requirements. But as you guys seen from my videos, I didn't do Mino. So I think you don't have to do it. But I think the hardest part of this questline is Cthulhu dungeon, which for me isn't that hard. That's even why I did the achievements as well. Without achievements, the dungeon is actually very easy, especially with Panda or a Shram. For solo account players, it might be a little bit harder, but if you can find a group for that, like, that's it. Like, if you're done with that dungeon, it's pretty much over. Like, it's very easy to finish this quest line. Also, it's actually even harder for multi-account players because you need exploration items. And with that, I'm going to show you if I think now I have them in my bank, so I will show you in a second. In the underwater Sophocleia areas, there's actually 3 areas, and each of those 3 areas actually have 2 sub-areas. To get to those sub-areas, you need exploration items, which are the following. Always laggy when I open my bank. So these are exploration items. For each area you need 2 of them, so 6 in total. I have 4 here, I think the other 2 are on my other accounts. You need these items to go to the other areas. The reason why I have 2 of each, like, it's not needed to get 1 for each account. Unless you are super rich. It's quicker if you do it like this. If you like buy 8 of them, you can get all your accounts in those areas and fight the group fights together. What I did, these are the other exploration items. So what I did is I got 2 of each. Then I run with 2 accounts to those areas. If the quests are easy, I just did them with 2 accounts, then go back, put the exploration items on 2 other accounts, then went to do the quest again. So I basically did the quest 4 times with 2 characters. Like I said, those fights which you can do in a group are not even that hard. So you can do them with 2 characters and you will have enough with 2 exploration items. I think even 1 maybe. The only thing that might be a little bit tricky, you don't need it for the Abyssal Questline, but if you want to do the bounties in those areas, and I'm actually only missing 1 of them, which I'm gonna do later today. Let's see where it is. These 3, they are in the 3rd area of each area. So you need both exploration items for each area to get there. Like you see here, these items are quite costly. And those bounties you cannot do solo or with 2 accounts. So the way I did that was I actually went down to those areas, to that map, with 2 characters, then put the exploration items on 1 character, who then went back to the other characters, traded the exploration items again, and then I went down with 2, then up again with 1, and then down with 2 again, and then I repeated that until all of my 8 characters were on that particular map. You have to be careful though, if you don't have the exploration items, you cannot move maps, so you have to actually go to the map where you have to be and before you trade the exploration items back to the main character. Also, if you get your team to the map where the bounty is, don't relog. Like, you have to stay in the game. The big mistake I did the first time when I did it, when all of my characters were at the map, like it took me like half an hour to get there because of all the running and trading. I thought like, well, I'm a bit laggy, let's go relog, and then I went back and it actually kicked me out of the area because I didn't have the exploration items on all of my characters. So it is actually possible to get your whole team there with 2 exploration items if you do it that way. But you have to be careful because, like, if you DC, if you disconnect from the game, then you will be kicked out of the area. But it's just a small advice if some of you want to do the bounties with a team. So you only need 2 of each exploration item. So right now I am actually going to finish the quest line and get my Abyssal Dofus. Just gonna have to talk to this guy. That's it. Doing these quests were actually also a very nice way to make kamas, because each quest actually gave like 40 kk. Well, and for every quest I got it times 8. Obviously those exploration items were expensive and require some money, but I was actually able to make that money back by this quest. Like every quest gave like 40 kk, which is very nice. And also the achievements, like 40 kk here, 40 kk there, like it's very nice, very nice. So I finished and I can get this reward. I think I probably have to relog for that. Oh no, I can do this. Like I mentioned in my achievement opening video, which I did a while ago, after doing that video I didn't accept any achievements. I always leave them like this, because like once every few months I am going to open them on all of my characters and make a bunch of kamas at one time. So obviously I am going to accept these because I want the Dofus. I also did accept the ones where I got the Cthulhu wings because I wanted to sell those and didn't want to wait for another achievement opening video. So I did accept those rewards, and I think that's it. I think all of my characters are done right now. So yeah, that's it. It's what's actually very easy Like, I expected the quest line to be a lot longer. Obviously, I had the temporis for 2 months in between, but it actually took me a total of 3 weeks, 1 week before the temporis and 2 weeks after the temporis. Only playing a couple hours a week, so take that in consideration. It was actually very quick to finish it, especially on 8 accounts. So I highly recommend everyone who's thinking of doing another Dofus quest, if you have the required level to do so, start the quest. It's actually very easy, and if you guys are on solo and you need help with the dungeons, like, just don't hesitate, ask around, ask people. If you see me online, you can always ask me to do the dungeon together with you. This questline is actually very easy. Like, I'm sure this is even easier than the Crimson and Emerald Dofus quest, which have a level requirement of level 100 and 110, and this one is for 180, but this questline is very easy. You might only need help with the dungeon, but if you can find help with that, then the rest is just easy peasy. I might as well do an achievement update, because I haven't done that in a while. My CRA is at the moment at 16.285. Doing these quests actually gave me a lot of quests for this. Almost at 1200 quests, so if I decide to do another quest line with my team, then soon I will be getting this, which is a 100 points, very nice. But I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do next. I have gotten a couple of things that I am planning to do, and I want you guys to tell me what you want to see for the next videos. So I've made a list of things that I can do with my team, which are the 4/5 quest line and the 6/6 quest line, which are Dofus quest lines where you need to, like, have finished multiple Dofus quest lines to get those. I might do Pandala quest. Those can give me up to 200 points, achievement points. Also, there are some Dofuses in there as well. I can do, like, dungeon achievements, because there are some Frigos 3 achievements that I haven't done yet. Especially the Frigos 3, which are the Fantastic 5. I haven't done those at all, never tried it. I can get this ornament on all of my characters together with nice kamas and good points as well. I think finishing this will give me also 100 points, which is very nice. And I also am thinking about starting with the Apocalypse content, which I haven't touched at all either. So for those of you who don't know what Apocalypse is, those are actually these dungeons: corruption, war, servitude, and misery. And obviously the quests that belong to those dungeons. If I am planning to do that, I am most likely going to do it on 2 characters, which will be my Panda and my Cra, because, well, obviously Cra is my main and Panda is required for all of those dungeons, so it's also easier for me to take this quest as well. So just let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see in the next video. If there's anything else that I haven't mentioned but you want to see it, just let me know and I will see what I can do. So that's it for this video. I will let you guys know in the comments under this video when I have decided what I'm gonna do next. And like I said, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. See ya.